Okay, coach. We are at the confluence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela Rivers at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, PA. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Arizona Cardinals and the Pittsburgh Steelers. On to get us started now, the kicker, Chris Boswell. And with towels waving, we're underway from Heinz Field.
We play to win. Let's go!
for Kenyon Drake. Call it no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now. Here's the offensive unit. Max's parents liked him so much they put an extra X on the end.
And they could do that because they saw something before the rest of us. They saw the potential of Max Williams, and it's coming to realization now in the NFL. A really good tight end with a little bit of speed.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. A handoff out of the pistol. It's Drake. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Devin Bush able to get him down behind the line of scrimmage, and it will be 4th down. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
Here's the veteran punter Lee as he sends this one away. Here's Switzer. That'll be a 49-yard punt, 6 yards there on the return.
Let's go.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll run for the first time with James Conner. Able to shake free for about 7 up to the 35.
Someone's looking fresh, and his O-line is definitely licking their chops. Everyone likes to run block. If you're an offensive lineman, nice early burst, nice gain, too.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's Roethlisberger. And they get to him with a pressure as Roethlisberger goes down. Corey Peters slipping in and getting the sack. Defense went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or ends up getting double-teamed and sometimes triple-teamed. How about him working his way back and putting the big guy on the ground?
And the pressure gets to him again. Corey Peters able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. On the return is Kirk. 35 yards on the return. Picked up some good blocks as well. And the Cardinals, great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run with Drake. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. That goes for 14 yards. First down, Cardinals. Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Now on first down, Drake again. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Single. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. Check 55, Mike.
Hey, we got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball. Let's go. Check 9.
Check 3. What?
On 2nd and 2, Murray. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. DeAndre Hopkins there to make the grab as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Precision. That's the definition of it right there. Great pass, great catch for the score.
Yeah, people talk about arm strength all the time. Well, if you're not precise and you're not accurate, the arm strength really doesn't matter. We saw a little bit of everything with that throw.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
Here we go. Wide 80.
Time to go, night. Bus formation.
On first down, it's Roethlisberger. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 34-yard line. You know, when I see passes like that, I'm reminded of something you and I talked about yesterday. Big Ben was a wide receiver the first 3 years of high school, sitting behind the coach's son. And then he finally got that opportunity. I think he's made the most of it.
It's always the coach's son, isn't it? But you know where it helps him? When he looks downfield, he knows what the receivers are going to do. He actually has wide receivers' eyes when he's throwing the ball.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Holding offense.
That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against him.
Temporarily out of field goal range now as they come up on a 2nd and long after the holding call.
58,
Hey, nice 7.
Hey, 58 is the mic. Go 58 is the mic. Here we go, G. Here I come.
Quarter.
58, boy.
Black, what's up?
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Oh, the rookie nearly had the pick. Probably should have had it. 3rd down now.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter. A lot of time to change things. Setting up the screen, this is Samuels. The screen good for 6, but it's not enough as it leads to a 4th down. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Roethlisberger will stay out there, and they're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Roethlisberger. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, you and I both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here. 4th down play, make sure you focus just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Jet sweep. Here's Fitzgerald. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line.
Brought down back at the 43-yard line.
198. Watch 98. 98's the mic. Henry. Watch the slant. 198. Watch 98. 98's the mic. We got it. 198. Watch 98. 98's the mic. Watch the curl. Watch the curl.
On 3rd down, Murray. He can run for it, and he will. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a 1st down.
And 8 yards to go. And the Cardinals' 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Murray's going to keep this himself on the RPO. Murray, a quick throw out to Kirk. 18 on that one, and the Cardinals have a 1st down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Throwing on 1st down is Murray. Escaping the pressure right. Murray fighting, lost the football, and it's picked up by the Steelers.
We're going to shut you down. We're going to shut you down.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people
trying to get it to Ebron, and it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this 1st half. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This from 54 yards away. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will do it for this. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Getting set to go again, Ben Roethlisberger heading back out there. And he's had some time to chew on that interception he threw on his last drive back in the first half.
Well, normally we say, want to get him right back out on the field and play again, right? But as you mentioned, had the halftime, had to stew about it a little bit. Maybe he'll have a chance to relax a little, kind of laugh and chuckle and let it go.
He'll hope to respond positively here to start the third quarter. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a first down. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Here's Roethlisberger. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They're down 17-0, really needing to find that offensive spark on this drive as they have it with a 1st and 10. Back to the air, Roethlisberger after the pick six. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Just work with me a second here, because in my lifetime, seeing how quarterback percentages have changed in throwing the football, I mean, back in the good old days, if you were around 50%, you were doing okay. But now, you need to be 65 to 70% to be considered an elite quarterback. And in this ball game, I feel like we're playing old school, right around 50%.
Yeah, he's under 50%. He needs to start hitting more targets. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play. Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Roethlisberger to throw. That one into the hands of Kane. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8. Again, it's Roethlisberger. That one into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Roethlisberger now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the 2nd half. Not bad. And Big Ben intercepted a 3rd time. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks him. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So their woes on offense continue. That's the 2nd pick thrown here in the 3rd quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
Drake will start the drive on the ground. And he's able to get him a small cushion before being taken down at the 5, a gain of 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Rush in, rush in, rush in. Drop. 98, watch 98, 98 to Mike.
They stay on the ground with Drake. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Well, let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up, back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle?
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter, because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Cardinals 1st down as well.
But when we go back to our conversation with the defensive coordinator, that type of a play was not a surprise to him. He expected trickery in this game, yet somehow his defense, they still took the cheese and got caught in the mousetrap.
Here's Murray out to his left. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
Throwaway and incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. Flushed out right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's Cardinal football. They're also out in front of the scoreboard as we get set for the 4th. On 1st down, Drake. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 30-yard line.
On 2nd and 12, Murray. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That goes for 14 yards, 1st down Cardinals. On play action, it's Murray. They'll roll him out right. And he's going to keep it here. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Murray's going to keep this himself on the RPO. Oh, now Murray has it stripped, and it's picked up by the Steelers. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect him.
No one else there to protect.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Corey Peters giving him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. That is caught. It's Juju for the Steeler touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster, 36 yards. And the fumble recovery leads to 6 points for the Steelers. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Check 3, check 3, check 3.
No foul. 44. Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
50 yards to Mike. Go 50 yards to Mike. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Robert Alford. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Cardinal offense now making their way back out onto the field. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about, what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 52 yards. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose one or two.
Check 31, check 31.
Murray's going to look to throw this thing. Forced out to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. T.J. Watt picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Now that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long. Murray with a 3rd and long. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just 70 seconds left to go in the game. Here's Andy Lee now. He'll boot it away from about his 35. He gets this away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. Trailing here in the second half, went for the aggressive play, got a little too